Gerhardt Bloom here, once again, looking at the tyranny and the delusions of the social justice movement. So in case you missed it, Joe Biden was recently interviewed by a trans woman, right? Dylan Mulvaney, aka a man, right? A man who dresses up in skirts and pretends he's a woman, right? Well, if you can check out this Dylan Mulvaney, he's something of an influencer. The grossest parodies of womanhood you could possibly imagine. Like if a comedian did that, they would be booed off stage for, just this ridiculous, most reductive parodies of womanhood, and Dylan Mulvaney thinks he's being a woman. No. Right? And of course, this Dylan Mulvaney, right, this trans woman, right, he doesn't experience menstrual cramps, right? He doesn't have to worry about an accidental pregnancy or ovarian cancer, right? He knows absolutely nothing about going through female puberty, right? But he feels like a woman. How the hell would this guy know what it feels like to be a woman? He's never been a woman, right? And in the aftermath of this faux interview, the popularity of the social influencer soared, right? This is absolutely catastrophic. The rates of gender dysphoria have absolutely soared, and this is actually adding fuel to that particular fire, right? And this radical sex and gender ideology is being taught in the schools and across the United States and Canada. The medical community is perpetuating this lie that's destroying and damaging the bodies of young people, right? I've spoken about this previously. And there's several countries in Europe, Sweden, Spain, Finland, the UK, they're all putting sharp brakes on this nonsense. They finally realize it's being spread through social contagion, right? But oh no, Biden, no, he supports this nonsense. Right? He is supporting legislation that would coerce doctors and parents into providing gender care for their children. Gender care, right? And this is happening in Canada. That's already the law. A parent, they can lose custody of their child if they don't support this horror show being visited upon children. Right? And the lives and bodies of children are being destroyed. And of course, Biden knows if he knows anything, if he's alert to anything, he knows this ideology is absolutely poisonous. He just doesn't care. He wants to placate his radical base. My deluded prime minister, he believes this toxic nonsense. I'll let you decide which is worse, right? Biden just shamelessly placating the most radical members of his base, or Trudeau, a true believer. It's both awful, right? And this is definitely not science. This gender-affirming care is the very denial of gender. And now you have doctors performing surgeries on healthy people and administering them drugs because they want to be non-binary. Well, this means effectively that women are getting their breasts cut off and getting testosterone treatments because they want to be non-binary. That's not a game you even get to play, right? It absolutely makes no sense. You can be a young girl who chooses to pee standing up, date other women, play hockey. You're still a woman. You haven't moved anywhere along the dial or the spectrum. You're a woman, right? Non-binary, it's ridiculous. Anyways, please do check out my book. I discuss these issues at length. I'll give you the data. I'm not going to lie to you. The mainstream media, the medical community, the scientific community, they are lying, and I will prove it. I do prove it. So please check out the book, Deconstructing Social Justice. It's not important because I wrote it. I wrote it because the issues could not be more important. Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye.